Good afternoon, students. Up to last class, we have discussed three properties: appearance, hardness, color, odor. Now, today we will discuss solubility. What do you mean by solubility? The property of matter due to which it dissolves another material in it. The property due to which a material can dissolve in a liquid. The property of matter due to which it dissolves into liquid. This property is known as solubility. Water is the universal solvent, and why it is known as universal solvent? Because it dissolves most of the substances. Most of the substances can dissolve into the water. That's why water is known as universal solvent. Got it? Now water is used for cooking, washing, drinking purposes, and a number of ways. Why water is used? Because it is a universal solvent and it also carry a number of nutrients from our body, from one part of body to another part, right? Because the various nutrient can dissolve in the food, in the water, and this in dissolved form through the blood they transport to different body parts. Got it? Now a number of the nutrients, gases also in dissolved form they transfer in our body also. Now the portion of solubility in water can be divided into three categories. Number one, solubility of a solid into liquid or water. Liquid here हमारे पास क्या है? Water. तो solubility of solid into liquid. Second, solubility of liquid into liquid. Liquid into liquid. And third one, solubility of gases into water or liquid. So, number one, solubility of solid into liquid. Some of the solids can dissolve into water. Some of the solids can dissolve into liquid or water is known as, such kind of the solids are known as soluble material. Soluble salt, sugar, right? A number of the materials can dissolve into the water. But there are some of the materials that they do not dissolve in the water. Such kind of material are known as insoluble material. Soluble, which dissolve into the water, which can dissolve into water. Soluble, the material which do not dissolve in water. Insoluble. Soluble, insoluble. Can dissolve, cannot dissolve. Now look an activity. Now look, students, what we require. Number one, sugar, salt, sand, sawdust and water. We can take 5 beakers or simply 5 glasses of 5 glass, simple कांच के glass, right? And mark them A, B, C, D, E. Now fill each glass or beaker by 2/3 with the water. Now put 1 teaspoon of sugar in one A, B salt in third. So you can take chalk powder fourth sand, and next one you can take sawdust and stir it. अच्छे से उसको हिला लेंगे बच्चों. Now stir it gently with the help of a spoon and leave it for 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. What we will observe? What are you observing over here? We are observing that salt and sugar dissolve in water completely because they disappear in the water. And now chalk powder, sand and sawdust. Sawdust लकड़ी का बुरादा. They do not dissolve in the water. They do not disappear. Okay. So the chalk powder, sand and so we can say chalk powder, sand and sawdust are insoluble in water. Now look, solubility of liquid into water. Some of the liquids can be soluble mixed into water are known as miscible liquids, while some other do not mix in the water are known as immiscible liquids. Which are miscible liquids? Milk, alcohol, vinegar. Milk, alcohol, vinegar, lemon juice, these are soluble in water. In context of discussion of different materials are soluble, miscible or immiscible in water, then we can perform an activity. We take beaker or simple glass at our home and put some lemon juice. In one glass, put some lemon juice. In another glass, put some vinegar. 1 teaspoon you may take. In third case, you may take alcohol. You can't take alcohol. Yes, we may take alcohol. Next one, kerosene, petrol, and another one in last class you can take vegetable oil and any kind of the vegetable oil that we eat. Mustard oil, groundnut oil, whatever it is. Now, look after some time. When the miscible liquids left some time, after some time we observed it, the lemon juice get completely mixed in the water. So lemon juice is miscible with water. Vinegar miscible in water. Alcohol miscible in water. Glycerine miscible in water. Now kerosene do not mix with the water, so it is immiscible. Miscible liquids and second one immiscible liquids, they do not mix with the water. So kerosene do not mix with the water, petrol do not mix with the water, coconut oil or normal oil, vegetable oil that we use over here, these oil make different layer, make a separate layer. Because they form the separate layer, so these are immiscible liquids. Immiscible liquids form a separate layer. Now look, solubility of gases in water or liquid. Some of the gases are highly soluble in the water. Some of the gases do not soluble in water, and some of the gases are slightly soluble in water. There are some of the gases like the oxygen, ammonia and carbon dioxide. Oxygen, ammonia and carbon dioxide, they can dissolve in water. Oxygen dissolve in water, that's why various aquatic organisms, the animal organisms or animals that live in the water, live inside the water, known as aquatic. So they need dissolved oxygen to take breathe. So for respiration they need oxygen which is dissolved in the water. Second one, carbon dioxide also dissolved in the water. The plants that live in the water, they also perform photosynthesis. They are green in color, so they too perform photosynthesis. How can they obtain the carbon dioxide which is dissolved in the water? Some of the gases are very less or dissolve in water in very few extent, like the carbon monoxide. Some of the gases do not dissolve in water, like the nitrogen and methane. Nitrogen and methane, they do not dissolve in water. There are some of the gases completely dissolved, completely soluble in water. Some are partially soluble in water. Got it?